Hey, what's up, everybody? So on this last day of May for mental health awareness, I wanted to give an update. In January of this year, I was diagnosed with depression. I did a video about that. I'm going to link it down in the comments. And got on antidepressants for the first time in my life. And so much of me taking that step was getting over my own shit. How does a keynote speaker get depressed? How does somebody that has energy for everybody else not have energy for themselves? And once I finally got over that and got on meds, life changed dramatically. And it changed for me within 3 days. Literally, the third day after I took my third dose, I walked up to my bathroom and I looked in the mirror and I could physically see a difference. I actually said to myself out loud into the mirror with tears in my eyes, "Oh, there you are. It's good to see you again." And I forget that because I have gotten to a place where I can talk openly about my own mental health, that there are still huge swaths of corporate culture and other places where this is not so easily talked about. And so I wanted to give a quick update, but also just encourage you, if you are watching this video, and especially if you make it to the end, and you are feeling that something just isn't right. For me specifically, what I realized right before I got on meds is like the smallest things would send me into like a mind spiral, thinking that things were just bad and getting worse and weren't going to get better. And a couple of things that I say during that time, I tell people I crawled into a hole and started decorating. I wasn't seeing people. I wasn't spending time with people. I'm a people person. I wasn't doing what I needed to do for me. And here's the other reason I wanted to make this video, because in January, when I posted that I had been diagnosed with depression and was going to be on meds, I had a ton of people reach out to me with support. I mean, it was overwhelmingly supportive. And so many people in those reach outs and since then that I've met have said to me, "I had no idea that you were depressed, Jason. You didn't look depressed." And here's the thing. It doesn't look the same for everybody. And I'm really good at faking stuff. I've honed that skill well in my life. And I just want to let you know that just because somebody isn't moping around like an Eeyore doesn't mean that they're not depressed. And I'm not saying the whole world is depressed. I'm not saying that. But I am saying that everybody that you come into contact with, everybody, my wife is a therapist, so I'm seeing this firsthand from some of the experiences that she recounts. Everybody is going through something that you have no idea about. And that's not to shame you or make you feel bad. It's just to inform you that even though it doesn't look like depression, it might be. And this is also a encouragement. If you have somebody like me in your tribe, high energy, always on for other people, all that stuff, and they look like they're fine, I would just encourage you to reach out to them and say, "Hey, just checking in to find out how you are really doing, and I mean it, and I care about you." Because those of us, and this is not a woe is me, but those of us who are there for others often don't get checked on by others. And I can tell you the times that it's happened in my life, it's been incredibly meaningful. And so I know that May is about to be over, that it's no longer going to be Mental Health Month, but that mental health continues, and it is something that more people are struggling with now than ever before. And I think part of that is just because we have an opportunity to talk about it. And the other thing that I want to add to this update is I am doing amazing. Business is good. My relationships are good. I'm good with what's going on inside myself. And all of that started because I took action and did something that I thought had a huge stigma, and that is starting to take meds. I don't think I'll be on them forever, but they are something that have helped me regulate my brain. And the analogy that I want to share with you is, maybe you know somebody in your life and you're looking at them going, God, just pull yourself up, just get it together, just go to the gym more, just do the thing. What I've realized for me in being depressed and battling depression for the last 2.5 years, by the way, it's like having a car in your driveway that has no gas in the tank. You can put jumper cables on it. You can try to jump start it. You can try to roll it down the street and get it going. You can sit in there and turn the key or hit the start button as many times as you want. If there's no gas in the car, it's not gonna go. And that's really where I was. I was at a place where my tank was empty. And being on meds has helped refill my tank. So, reach out to people. Be compassionate, be curious. If you're still watching this, thank you. Remember, always be branding, get comfortable being uncomfortable. And shout out to Knockaround and my friend Ashley. I designed these, and they're orange because fire always wins. Always be branding, always and always. Peace.